Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 16th to May 22nd, 2022. This is a general reading, so feel free to take whatever resonates and leave behind for others whatever does not. To get a deeper view into your week, check out your readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So this week is kicked off by a super flower moon in Scorpio that, when passing into the Earth's shadow, will be a total lunar eclipse blood moon. This intensified supermoon may bring about sudden changes, with the eclipse exposing what is hidden. So we are going to explore those aspects. So in this first column here, we are looking at what is undergoing transformation in your life. You have this starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. You also have Six of Swords, the Star, and the Hermit. In this middle column, we are looking at what is hidden. You have Lost in Space, needing direction. You also have the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Tower. In this third column, advice from your future self, wandering path, enjoy the journey. You have Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So we're going to go through the meanings of these cards, and then we're going to pull more tarot cards for clarification. So this starfish spirit card, open to infinite possibility over here. It basically is, saying that even when you have a belief, any type of belief in a way is limiting if you have certain expectations of, whatever the situation is, whatever it is you're encountering. There's a difference between hope, which is, indicative of this star card, and expectations. And with the Hermit card here, so sorry, I just noticed the star and the starfish spirit. So basically, it's a message of having hope, and that really, with this Six of Swords, that indicates a sense of healing and moving on, transition. And the Hermit here, it kind of indicates that there's some type of healing going on. Something occurred where the transformation, taking place is you really needing to complete this transition, have hope for, this new shore that you're approaching. And then with the Hermit, it's almost a concept of this enjoy the journey, which is all your life experiences really, they provide the wisdom that the Hermit has. And I guess the true wisdom of the Hermit is that you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep going on your journey. And basically, it's a lot of people, when they don't know what to expect, it's kind of human nature to create obstacles and hardships that are imagined. But with the star here and the starfish spirits, indicative of really thinking amazing, miraculous things are possible, and that you can dream big and really pursue that that positive aspect. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some things here. Let's take a look at the Star card. You have the Four of Swords. So it may be that this transition is providing you some time to yourself to kind of clear your head and really, recover and rest and get your strength for your entire journey. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords, because it seems, the Four of Swords tends to come after the Three of Swords, which is some type of disappointment, upset, some type of expectation that wasn't met. So let's see what the Six of Swords says here. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight. They're very responsible. So this transition that you're undergoing is you taking the responsible step, or needing to be responsible, needing to do the very reliable, reasonable thing to secure the future that you want for yourself. The Knight of Pentacles isn't necessarily bright and shiny and dazzly. They're very much almost set in their ways in a bit, but they do what needs to be done. They set the alarms in the morning. They, map out their journey. They see what the assignments are for the entire week and, plan ahead for that. So let's see what's going on with the Hermit here. You have the Six of Wands. So here it's almost as if, whatever this transition is, this healing, this recovery, it's going to give you the ability to kind of balance, clear your mind, and is going to provide you with a life lesson on how to keep going. And, the Six of Wands is about a victory, overcoming an obstacle. It's not the end of the road, and there's still more ahead. However, it's a victory that should be recognized. So here, let's take a look. Let's discover what's hidden with this lost in space, this needing direction. So here, it's kind of a concept of really being overwhelmed by, the types of experiences that make us need to transition and move out of that situation. And basically, it is a transformation. It's part of the transformation. And we really are trying to, or at least I'll say for you Scorpio, this card is basically telling you that, you might be unable to focus, but it seems like that is going to happen. And there's a lack of direction with the Six of Swords going forward, that you can experience along the way. But here, it is a sense of feeling overwhelmed. And this card kind of suggests just trying to focus on like a 24-hour day. And here, that's where the Knight of Pentacles comes in handy, where you just look at in the next 24 hours, let's just deal with that. You kind of allot the time for sleeping a lot. So with the Tower, it indicates that there is some kind of, some foundation that you had built up, some expectation that you had built up, and divine intervention kind of is coming in and knocking out that foundation, kind of almost like forcing you to recognize that you need to find your own direction. With the Seven of Cups, it does indicate that there is, well, what do you do? What do I want? What do I focus on? usually the Seven of Cups has to do with focusing on, what it is that your heart wants. With the Six of Pentacles, a need for balance and harmony. It seems if you are in a place of need, then ask for help. And when you are in a place of being able to help others, then, do that. So let's take a look at the Tower here. Actually, these three came out, so I'm just going to flip them over and take them as is. Okay. So the Tower, you get the Fool. So it's a brand new start. A brand new, well, what do you do now? With the Seven of Cups, it's clarified by the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is very much a similar energy to the Fool. They very much want to explore their surroundings. They want to express themselves. They want to, follow every dream, which, at this time, why not? You have the Starfish spirit. And with the Six of Pentacles here, you have the Two of Pentacles. So it's a sense of also like balancing your wants and needs. What is it you want? What is it you need? Try this, 24-hour time frame of, focusing on what it is that you want, what it is you need. And, with the Page of Wands here, go ahead and explore different things and don't have certain expectations. Be open to the possibilities there. And here with this advice from your future self, enjoy the journey. Your future self is basically saying, enjoy what life brings you. With this Page of Cups, it's a sense of looking at life with a fresh pair of eyes, looking at it like, like a child, with imagination, with, hope, with love. And with this Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords is very much like, I am going to attack whatever is blocking my path, because the Knight of Swords is very much, they're a doer. They jump into action. They make any wrongs right. They do have the tendency to kind of, they're all heart and they want to do the right thing, but sometimes they don't kind of think about the long-term plan, long-term goals there. Both of these don't, these Page of Cups and Knight of Swords don't think about the long term. But with the Hierophant here, this is kind of a sense of faith, a sense of looking at, there's something greater than yourself, and you're connected with that, greatness. You're connected to everything in this universe. And the Hierophant kind of is that tied to it, a tied to a higher power, to a higher knowledge, even to your higher self. And this could also be sometimes like, reading a self-care book, or, books on enjoying the journeys of life and the wandering paths of life. So I'm going to take a look at the Hierophant, see what else the Hierophant has to reveal for us. You have the Queen of Cups, and this is basically being in touch with your emotions, practicing self-care, being in touch with your intuition. I mean, with the Hierophant and Queen of Cups, it's almost the equivalent of the High Priestess here. I would say with the Queen of Cups, though, Scorpio, your element is water. So is the, cups represent that. And so do queens. Queens are associated with the element of water. So there's a lot of water going on here. So to some degree, I would say it's as if you need to connect a little bit more to your your feelings, your intuition, this lost in space card, that aspect also of focusing on a 24-hour day. Take time to take care of yourself, and whatever practice or ritual that you need to do to clear your head and be in a place where you're ready to take on a new day. So let's take a look at the Knight of Swords here. You have the Ten of Cups. So pursuing what it is you feel is right, facing on or, facing head on whatever obstacle might be in the way really is your way to managing all the emotions that you're feeling or will feel, and being able to experience your emotions and still be in a centered place where you can pursue the next day. And let's take a look at the Page of Cups here. You have Temperance. This here, I consider this Temperance card to be the equivalent of creating your heaven on earth. Basically taking experiences from the past, mixing it with opportunities in the present, and creating the future that you want for yourself. And really it starts with having this childlike sense of wonder, and really opening your arms and opening your heart to potential. It's not sure exactly what this Six of Swords experience is, but as I mentioned, Four of Swords usually comes after the Three of Swords formation. And here, the cups in what's hidden is that you have all these cups full of potentials, good, bad, and the other. And it could be that, what's hidden is the cup you want to pursue, or the fact that you weren't even really wanting to deal with any cups. But here, it's really kind of like, don't have expectations. Just be impressed and, by every day and every experience that comes your way, and learn from those experiences and shape it into what it is that you want, and pursue the things that you want. And really, when you want something, there's difference between, again, hope, having a goal, and having an expectation. With this Hierophant here, and really being clarified by the Queen of Cups, this concept of feelings, intuition, even dreams. I would say, things don't need to make sense for everybody else. They need to make sense for you. And this is your journey to go through. And ultimately, the way that you, first kind of keep healing and find your direction by fully accepting that this Tower moment, fully accepting that this is your opportunity to start again and create what it is that you want. So I'm hoping that this provides a helpful perspective of your week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.